as into semi-permanent ability enhancements. So this suit is very, very high level, because if this thing can take and absorb and use that in himself to power himself, to make him stronger and his suit stronger, 1 kilogram can power a city for decades, as stated in one of these things, in like this. Because right here, 1 kilogram could meet a city's needs for almost a decade. Which is crazy. In addition, previously mentioned functionality able to generator, scalable transmitting energy-rich resources. Okay, let's do it next. The drive affects. Oh. Integrity governs all levels of damage absorption. Increasing this function heightens and enforces durability and ability to survive hostile encounters. Power dictates maximum available energy levels and energy recharge speeds. This energy is used by specialized power weapons, increasing it improves their lethality. Drive effects efficiently of harvesting raw resource, including from defeated hostiles, increasing it enables the user to move rapidly through armor functionality. Okay. Anything here? No, not yet. Okay. Still 0. That's crazy. So we have this thing, Halicon, an ethereal substance which has been classified as a resource in the absence of appropriate categorization. Halicon exposure has been found to trigger an erratic activation of memories in enforcers. This attendant degree of warm, nostalgic sentient. Not all of memories correlate to known. Concerning considering affected personnel, it is more likely that these are instead the memories of pleasant but long forgotten dreams. Interesting. Halicon therefore offers possible therapeutic usage in the longer term. In the here and now, it is remarkable ability to make the intangible tangible, makes a highly potent and mutable raw material with the potential to significantly alter the improve enforcer equipment and capabilities. Then we have artifacts. Scattered across a Carcosan environment, these items, which, when fitted to proceed in fight, enforcer armor, result in significant modification, enhancement of users' ability. These artifacts are relics of former Carcosan society. Most likely, they were offered as incentives and rewards for blank. Some of these artifacts mapped directly to armor functionality, for instance, improving speed, repair resource acquisition efficiency, while others have foreseen effects. These include short-term immunity, negative effects on hostiles, and changes to shield behavior. Changes to shield behavior. Artifacts are still understood, but are little understood but extremely powerful. So Tari considers them a priority of area research. Good to know. So there's a lot to go through. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do that later. Let's do this later. So that's cool. Now let's keep going. What does this thing do? Ricochet hand cannon couples advanced predictive trajectory modeling with an ultra-high muzzle velocity. The rounds puncture targets, then rebound across the battlefield, striking multiple hostiles with each discharge. This coupled with a hair trigger alternative firing mode, which is well suited to blank. When it comes to clearing large numbers of small hostiles, the Ricochet has few equals. Okay, so it's pretty good. Let's see what the hostiles looking like. So let's look at this. Okay, so I think I've seen this before, but it says such number of custodians persist long. Okay, so we saw that part. The custodians portrays no sign of advanced machine intelligence and therefore have no equal are not equal to a priority. Okay, now I've seen this one already, so let's go down. Anything new? What are you? Okay, we have the Sunflare. One of Caucasian ecosystem's apex threats. Highly aggressive and highly destructive. If this is their key predator, it is little surprise that the likes of the Ostamau are as heavily armored and blank as they are. I don't see Ostamaus yet. Oh, these guys. So these guys hunt these guys. And they're armored because of that. Okay. Though the Sunflare possesses a dangerous energy emission ability common to Caucasian fauna, particular care should be taken to avoid short-range encounters with it, as Osiris claws and fangs tear through armor like tissue. No doubt evolutionary necessity here, and is furthermore able to gouge debris and environments and hurl it lethally towards would-be prey. Now let's look at this thing. A highly mobile and well-armored Caucasian quadruped, which is deadly at close quarters. Faint comparisons can be drawn to an earth bear or a rhinoceros. Damn! Though the Osmo's sustained speed and intensity of attacks are more akin to a big cat behavior. It should be noted that its head breaks into sections during certain solar blanks, which suggests some genetic kinship with the Rupture family. Enforcers should be aware that the Osmosaur is limited long range and equipment engagement ability, so it seems unable to attack whilst charging. Okay. So that's like, imagine a big cat, a bear, and a rhinoceros together. Eclosion. Native ground-based fauna with extremely rapid locomotion, confounding most automated targeting systems. Furthermore, the eclosion will place itself out of sight wherever possible, therefore frustrating. Pursuit of this highly agile hostile is further complicated by its ability to eject eruptive biomass pads, which then target nearby threats, therefore rendering its immediate area significantly more hazardous. Fortunately, the eclosion itself lacks a direct means of attack, so it's relatively easy to dispatch and cornered. Now the vessel, those little tendril thingies. big tendril thingies. An organic and apparently native Caucasian life form, which is capable of self-combustion upon encountering a threat. This is likely a defense measure to protect an as yet unseen hive or plague akin to an individual bees self-sacrificing in order to safeguard their colony. Fossils demonstrate no apparent consciousness, but act purely on instinctively. Individually, they present little threat to a trained enforcer, but in large numbers they can swarm with high lethality. Now let's read the sun. Let's do. Look at it. Okay. Soltari was not aware of the frequent but aperiodic eclipse visible from the surface of Carcosa. Although certain gravitational irregularities were detected in long-range scans, soon after Echelon 4's arrival, it became apparent that the eclipse exercises powerful effects upon Carcosa as a whole, even during the Saros period between eclipse cycles. The native creatures are noticeably maddened by its effects, but furthermore visible physiological change occurs in many of them. It's like that the entire Caucasian ecosystem is somehow attuned to the irregular eclipse. In effect, the cycle was dictated both the behavior and evolution of all life on it. Early evidence suggests that some such effects are observable in humans. Soltari personnel should be careful to avoid prolonged exposure. Okay, well, my man's here is quite an exposure, but I hope his armor is okay. I set up on primary. Role Soltari Regulator Echelon 4. The latest addition to Soltari Intelligence included a standard and all Echelon craft. A primary unit serves as both comprehensive remote repository and adjudicator of Soltari regulations. As is a limited nano replication facility, it is able to create an enhanced equipment and armaments for authorized users, as well as coordinate the construction efforts to build out drones for Soltari installations. A primary unit is intended to work in tandem with human commanders in order to ensure both unwavering adherence to Soltari priorities and sustained crew well-being. However, it is the ultimate authority for command decisions and mission structures, ensures all personnel adhere to Soltari interests. Primary 1 to 3 are exact replicas of each other. However, the unit sent to Echelon 4 is running a pre-release version of later software due to expanded. Okay. Let's keep going. Alright. Let's go.
Is there a way forward besides that?
No alternate paths detected.
I don't want to go through this, but I have to. Okay, let's go through. This time let's avoid getting murdered and murked.
How does this thing work?
Insufficient data.
Let's go.